Okay. So it's a kind of crazy, interesting week that we had because we lost Thursday, Thanksgiving, and there was another day too. I think it was Friday. So we'll see some interesting information. But we wanted to give a shout out to Edwards Life Sciences. And maybe some of you have heard of this company, maybe you haven't, but they are one of our proud supporters for the 2023-2024 year. Edwards Life Science is the global leader of patient focused medical innovations for structural heart disease and critical care monitoring. And in this community, I think they would be best known for heart valves. They're a major manufacturer and designer of heart valves. But at Edwards Life Science, they listen when patients talk. Why? Because patients provide them with information that really uh, information about their experience that really helps them improve their products. And their stories inspire them to continue to fight on their behalf. And if they can provide comfort and support to each other when they help them connect, then they're doing something right. And if you want to learn more about Edwards Life Sciences and their resources for patients and their patient experience, which is an event that they have once a year where they bring patients and physicians together, kind of get a chance to learn about how the product is created, meet each other, just enjoy a day. And they do take people to this event in California. There's a link here that you can click, and I did pull it up. And I just wanted to give you an idea on some of the things that they have on their resources. So under this, I just went to that link, patient resources page. There's a lot of information, a lot of frequently asked questions that either they give the answers to, or maybe you might want to write down and ask as your own question of your personal physician. They have the power of the patient voice, some of the things we were just talking about when it comes to their patient experience. You can read their patient voice page where you'll find out a lot of information from other patients. And they also have their sustainability report. You can sign up for the patient experience and the global patient organizations that they support. So there's a lot of information here about the valves that they utilize. So I suggest you get a chance and take a look at the Edwards page. We're pretty excited, and we're going to see more from Edwards Life Science throughout the year coming up. Who joined us? Who's there?
Jenny dropped
Jenny.
in here. Yep. Hi, Jenny.
Hey, Jenny.
Hello.
You know what, Jenny? You just went on a patient experience with Terumo, right?
Karuma, correct.
So just share a little bit about what that patient experience was like, because we're talking right now about Edwards Life Sciences and their upcoming patient experience that'll be in 2024. So what was it like for you to go through it with Terumo?
Well, for me, they had Edwards is going to have probably a few more patients than Terumo had. They invited 3 patients with their doctors to come and speak to the Terumo staff and their internal organization as a whole. And so what we did was we listened to those patients and their doctors talk about their experience, what exactly happened to them, how it happened, and how the doctors performed the surgery. It was pretty intricate, the detail. I was invited there as both a patient and as a representative from Aortic Hope. So what was really cool was that I got to talk about Aortic Hope quite a bit and tout all the wonderful things that we do for the survivor community, as well as caregivers and those that are bereaved. So that was my main experience. They also took us on a tour of the factory, if you
Mm-hmm.
will, for lack of a better term, where they make the um,
Grafts.
grafts.
Yeah.
Right, where they make the grafts that they put in your body when you have an aortic dissection. And it was very interesting because these grafts are all hand sewn by hand by individuals, and there can be thousands of individual stitches in them. So it was just amazing and quite intriguing to see the whole thing put into place. And they did some other demonstrations for us, but we had some great interaction with them.
So that's why I'm kind of thinking, I know Edwards is bigger. I want to say maybe 50 to 80 people. And again, that would be for the heart valve population to attend the patient experience with Edwards Life Science. And there's information on that resources page. So it's probably similar to what Jenny just described to you that she went to with Terumo. But again, this was a link to share with you some of the resources for those of you who may have received an Edwards valve, or you just have general valve questions, maybe because you're going to have surgery coming up. So you might want to take a peek at that. And that was, I don't remember what day post, but it was post. How's that? I didn't label it as a day. All
No, that was
right.
Edwards Life Sciences.
Yes, it was Edwards Life Sciences post.